Welcome. I'm Ken Kuski, CEO of the Mid-Michigan Innovation Center. With me today is Heather Fortin, who is going to share with you some background on many of the programs MMIC makes available throughout the state of Michigan. Heather, you might begin by telling us about the work you're doing in Traverse City and what the outreach of Mid-Michigan Innovation Center looks like. A lot of people think we're a physical incubator and you got to be in the building. Yet you're working from Muskegon to Marlette to Bisdom in Detroit to, I don't know if you're in the Upper Peninsula yet or not.
Not yet, but that's where I came from.
Okay.
We are so much more than a building. Most of our members are virtual members, and we reach out to them all over the state. We connect with folks through phone calls, through in-person meetings, through Skype calls. There are so many ways that we can interact with members of the Innovation Center.
And what is the goal to accomplish there? I know we're used to software startups and incubators serving Silicon Valley. What do we do in Marlette or Muskegon or Houghton or?
Well, the goal is to help any entrepreneur to get farther faster than they can on their own, whether that be access to capital or say they need help with finding a company to build a prototype for them, or they may need an attorney for intellectual property help. Those are the sort of things that we try and find for them through the many resources here at MMIC.
That's a pretty broad charter. How do you measure your success?
Wow, tough question, Ken. I measure my success through their success. Any milestones that we set together, as we reach those, I see those as my success being their success.
Great answer. I hope that's an inspiring answer for many of the guests we have exploring Stone Soup and looking at the resources available for them and how this might help grow their business. What message would you leave that community? If you had we've got entrepreneurs all over the state struggling. I don't know that there's ever been a harder time to start a new business in Michigan. We don't have capital, the state's population is dwindling. How do you inspire and motivate, and what words of wisdom would you share with that community?
First of all, I would say you're not alone. You may be sitting there with a great idea and you just don't know where to start. You don't know who to turn to. Think of MMIC. We have resources all over the state that you may not be aware of that we would be happy to reach out to see how they might be able to help you do that, get farther faster than you can on your own.
Now, you've started a business on your own.
I did.
And that's sort of unique for support organization professionals that really know what it means to have been out there. Any special lesson you learned in that experience? You've already said you're not alone, but what else would you add to that?
You don't have to be able to do everything yourself. There are some things you're going to be very, very good at, and there are some things that you need to admit you just are not good at. And you need to reach out to family, friends, and maybe we can even help you find the right person to fill the niche or need that you can't fill on your own. So you don't have to do everything by yourself.
Now you helped to organize this site we call Stone Soup, where we're all putting something into the stew. What things might potential entrepreneurs look for and find here in this stew we're making?
Well, I think answers to questions that you might be afraid to ask. Maybe you just don't even know how to ask a question, but you might have a topic. You can search by topic. Maybe you want to contribute. Maybe you're someone out there who has a lesson that you'd like to share with other entrepreneurs or the Stone Soup community or network. Certainly, we'd love for you to share those experiences with us. The strength is in everyone giving a little something to the pot, and we hope that you walk away with something as well.
Well, thank you very much, Heather, for some insightful ideas, some guidance, and hopefully some navigational aids. One of the things we've said about Stone Soup is it's the entrepreneurial support you get that you can't Google. When people search for words, they often don't know the right words or right themes, and I think not being alone out there, we can call, we can find resources, we can share ideas. So really an insightful guidance and launch to this new site. Thank you very much.